Hi, it's Chris, and welcome to Module 2. This module, I'm going to teach you basically how to pick the right gigs. You're going to learn how to handpick the gigs and put them onto Fiverr. So you're basically the middleman, which is awesome because you don't have to do any of the work yourself. You don't even have to understand it. You just basically have to know how to copy and paste and send information over. So here's what I'm going to recommend that you do. So the two websites you're going to be using are OneDollar.com and Fiverr. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pulling two listings from graphics, two listings from Facebook, two listings from the backlink category, two listings for music and audio, and then I want you to pick two of your choice, basically something that would be appealing to you. Now, there's a lot of categories. Even on just OneDollar.com, you have advertising, apps, backlinks, banners, everything like that. Okay. Where I recommend starting personally is the graphics or backlinks. Those are really popular. Personally, I'm going to go over to backlinks. If you don't know what that's fine. But backlinks are basically a marketing service. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of see what they have. I'll create backlinks. And you want to usually sort by popularity. So that's important. Normally sorts by date, but sorting by popularity is the best thing to do. Okay. And here's a top-rated seller, and that's another thing I need to emphasize. It's good to order from a top-rated seller. It's usually where you get the best results. This looks like a good gig right here, top-rated seller. So I'm going to click on his right here. Bookmark. He even has 19 positive reviews. More of a reason to choose this. Okay, so that's really awesome. Just zoomed in right here. Okay, so there we go. Obviously, and this is a 24-hour delivery. That's even more of a reason to order this because Fiverr, people like things done fast. So, having that delivery is important. So those are things you're looking at. 0 orders in queue simply means that that he currently doesn't have any other people who have ordered, and he's not working on any other orders. He's got 100% feedback, which is good, and he delivers in about 24 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto Fiverr. And I'm on the homepage of Fiverr, and as you can see, a lot of people come to Fiverr for logos and web traffic. I'm logged in. You need to be logged in to do this. You need to hover over your name and go to Start Selling. And then you need to click on Create a Gig. And that's what they're called on Fiverr, Create a Gig. So I will do 20 social bookmarking submissions. So you can do, I will submit your site to 20 social bookmarks. Okay, and all I did was reword it slightly. So I will submit your site to 20 social bookmarks. And you don't need to put anything else. Category is online marketing. Okay, now the category, you're just gonna have to make that judgment yourself. You're gonna fit what picks you best, usually with backlinks or any type of advertising. It usually goes on online marketing. And then bookmarking and links. Okay. Now what you need to find is an image. Okay. Now Fiverr tells you the image needs to be at least 682 by 459. So all I did was go to Google. I'm going to show you how to do it. You go to Google and you type something related to to your thing. So I'm going to type in social bookmarks. Okay. I'm going to go over to images. And in order to find something that matches those requirements, I need to click on Search Tools. And for size, I need to make sure I click larger than 640 by 480. That's what Fiverr likes. And I'll take this one. Hopefully this works for me. Fiverr is very picky with images, so you may have to try a couple before you get one that they accept, unless you're going to go crazy and go into Photoshop. So there's no guarantees that even the one I picked will work. But it did. So that's awesome. And you can add more images, but I usually just add one. There it is. Don't worry if it's off center. It'll correct it and everything. Now the description. Okay, we're going to look at his description. A lot of the times what you can do is you can copy the description word for word. Okay, the title is what we're really focused on changing. So I'm going to keep the description word for word. And then tags are very important. Now, changing your title is a must. You need to reword your title so that way it's different than what they have there. Tags. For tags, you can put in social marketing. You can put in backlinks, online marketing, advertising, advertising. And you can actually see other tags here if he has them. He may or may not have them. It doesn't look like he does. Oh, social bookmarking, SEO. SEO is what you want to put. Let me go back. Okay. Now you only want to add like 6 or 7 tags. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. And here's the cool part is 24 hours to deliver. You can actually put that for yourself. So 1 day to deliver, which gives yourself an express gig, which means you'll get a lot of buyer. And then the instructions for the buyer. Okay, how do you know what instructions? Well, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to order this. This is how you know what's needed. Okay, it looks like it's going to make me register in order to order, which is fine. So I'm going to register for OneDollar.com. It's free. So I'm going to go ahead and register really quick. And of course, I have to do all this really quick, but no problem. Once you have an account, you'll be able to start ordering immediately. And I'm going to click on order. Okay. And the reason why I click on order is I want to see what instructions this buyer requires so I can basically copy and paste. Okay. Let me go back one more. So it's $1. It looks like I can pay for credit card or anything like that. Okay. All right. So it doesn't actually tell you, but I know from experience, I'm going to tell you what you need. When anything with backlinks, only thing you need is the URL. So for instructions for buyer, you're just going to put please send URL to your website or page. Okay, that's all you really need because it's such a simple gig, right? For $5, please send URL to your website or page. Okay. Now, instructions for buyers very basically mean after they order, they are going to receive those instructions. And that's all there is to it. So just think about like when you're on Fiverr, you order something. If you're ordering a graphic or logo, obviously you're going to need the company name or you're going to need the wording. So pretty simple. You're going to click on save and continue. So you have everything. You created a different title. You have an image, which is a must. You have your description, and then you have your 1 day. And there it is. Now, Fiverr says that if you have a video, you get better results. You can go the extra mile and create a video talking about the service, but you can also skip that. It's not required. Okay. And it's going to ask you, are you shipping things or anything like that? Are you actually physically shipping anything? You most likely no. So you're always going to click no thanks on this. Okay. And the last thing you do is publish your gig. And once you see that it's live, you can actually take the URL and go and look at your work and see what you just posted. You're more than welcome to share it on other sites, but there it is. Fiverr already has the traffic. You have your gig submitted. Okay, I'll submit your site to 20 social bookmarks for $5. How awesome is that? You have your 1 day on average to complete that, which is really awesome. People are going to come to this. And we've listed our very first gig. And all you do from this point on is follow my method, follow my blueprint. I want you to get as many listings as you can and at least get to 10. So I want you to do 2 listings from the graphic sections, and you just do the same thing. You're going to click on graphics. Ultimately what I'd like you to do if you have the time, which you don't have to do it in 1 day, but you can just do, if you can do 2 or 3 listings a day, go to advertising, go to backlinks, go to banners, try to list one from every category. So I'm in graphics, and look at this. I will photo edit your picture, eyes, and lips for $1. There's just anything you could pick. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, just pick it, because if these have high ratings or they're express and you're searching by popularity, chances are there's a high demand in the marketplace for it. So it's just keep picking things just like we did, and you're going to just move it over to Fiverr. And when you're ready to create a new one, you do the same thing. You go back to start selling. We've already done 1 active gig, okay, and you can track and see how many orders and different things like that. You're going to add a new gig, and then you're going to do, something from here. I'll give you an awesome web form pack for $1. I'll send you 1,000 animal clip arts for $1. Lots of different things that you can provide, and basically just put it over here onto to Fiverr. And like I said, just modify the title. You can use the same description. Make sure you find an image from Google the way I showed you. And that's really all there is to it. So I honestly hope that helps a lot. I'll see you in the other modules for completing orders, but for now, that's pretty much all there is to it. Is I want you to go through and just list as many as you can on Fiverr, and you're just going to take it, pick the categories that I have listed, and then pick some on your own. It shouldn't take you very long to list. And then you just kind of need to wait, and you could be getting a sell. This is the great part. You could be getting a sell. You'll get an email notification when you get a sell. You could be making sales, in the next 24 hours. So it just depends on who comes across your gig and whatnot. So keep an eye out, and quantity does matter. List about 10. Give it about a week to a max before you start seeing sales. But I've listed items many times and see sales, immediately. So it's really incredible. So I'll see you in the next module.